Hey guys, welcome back to Christine Boho Plans. Hey, do you guys hate goals, or do you have a hate-love or love-hate relationship with goals? Do you see planners that focus so much on goal setting that it annoys you or it just stresses you out and you're like, I don't want to worry about goals. I just want a planner that's going to help me get stuff done. I totally get you, and I got you right here. Now, yes, I do have a page open in the Amplify Planner that is showing you their goals system. However, this can be repurposed. You don't have to use this page to help you set goals. It is such a beautiful worksheet here that we're going to use it for something different other than goals to help you make the most functional use of your planner, especially your Amplify Planner. If you're interested in this information, please stay tuned. It's Christine again from Christine Boho Plans, and let's jump right into this. So listen, I know that goals can be very stressful, and I know that goals can cause serious anxiety. I'm going to do some videos on goal setting and talk about goals and how goals affect our mental health, both good, bad, and ugly. So I do think goals are important in life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a goal hater, but I do know that they can be very stressful. So I got to tell you, Amplify Planner's goal setting system is my favorite planner system. So I'm not going to talk about how this is used, even though on the page it says 3-month goals. Now, in the Amplify Planner system, most of the planners are quarterly planners. There is a yearly planner, that's what I'm using, and they only encourage to set goals for 3 months to make them more attainable. So, but for today, this page that's in the front of the planner that is designed to help you set 3-month goals, we're going to repurpose it today so that you don't have to look at goals in your planner if you don't want to. All right. I don't know if you can adjust this to do this with other planners, but at least with the Amplify Planner, this is what we're going to do. So I broke out one of my handy Post-it notes, and I'm going to cover up 3-month goals just because I don't want to see the word goals. I don't want to make it goals. And we are going to use this worksheet that they have focused on goals as a what I need to plan for brain dump. I absolutely love how this page is organized. It helps your brain organize your thoughts and what you need to plan for. That's what you can use this worksheet for. What do I need to plan for before you even get into planning and your monthly, weekly, or daily pages? You have to know what you're planning for, or planning is going to feel overwhelming and you might not be successful at it. So if we're going to use this worksheet as a what I need to plan for page and not a goals page, the only other thing that I would do to this is maybe get a sticker and cover up goals to focus on. Just cover that up so you don't have to see the word goals, right? Just ignore that. And if you want to, you can get stickers and just cover up this whole thing, right? And just use this whole worksheet to help you brainstorm what do you need to plan for. Now, how do we do that? How do we use our worksheet here for that? So I need a little brainstorming notebook, and I got to tell you, Amplify Planner, if you use Amplify Planner, I was really surprised at how handy these little notebooks are. They're only $8. And I mean, and yes, they're worth $8 because they're very durable. Okay. They're not going to bend. They fit in the back pocket of an Amplify Planner, or really any planner. And I mean, any medium-sized to large planner, it'll fit in the back pocket, and you can get it in dot grid or in the lined. So this is a great brainstorming notebook. It has really, really been helpful to me. So I'm going to open this up and show you an example of how I would brainstorm using this worksheet for categories to organize my thoughts on what I need to plan for. So when I'm thinking about how do I plan, when I'm thinking about what is important for me to put in my planner to remind me of what needs done, or to help me not forget things, or to just help me have an idea about how my days and time is structured, it's really helpful to organize that information into different categories. And Amplify Planner has this piece here where they've already done it for you. So what I've done, so for example, the first one is business and career. Now, this worksheet is designed to be a goal planning worksheet, and you are supposed to use the numbers to help you rate how well that area of your life is going right now and what you would like to continue to work on based on how you've rated each of the categories. Again, I'm going to spend time in a separate video on that with Amplify Planner and goal setting to talk more about that, but we're not going to use those numbers today. We're using these boxes for just brainstorming on what we need to plan for, okay, so that we can make the best use of our whole planner, okay? So what we're going to do is business and career, all right? So here's what I've done, what I need to plan for every month or week, okay? So, well, first, before I even look at the categories, I didn't mention this. I have a category for myself called non-negotiables, meaning like I can't change those. These are really important, and really our life, kind of our schedule at least, centers around these things, including our work schedule, a spouse's schedule. In my house, pet reminders are really important. Some of you have kids. Kids' schedules are pretty important. So you got to know what your non-negotiables are that you're going to write down either in your monthly calendar or weekly planning that are going to transfer over onto your daily pages, okay? Or if you're not going to use your monthly or your weekly, at least what you want to make sure to include on your daily pages, okay? So now we're jumping into the categories. So business and career. Is there anything in your business or work life that you need to plan for on a regular basis using this planner? Now, for me, I personally have a separate work planner. So I even noted here, see work planner. That might not be true for you. You might need to put your work information in this planner. So what you would do is list out the things that you want to make sure to write down in this planner on either a monthly, weekly, daily basis, or all three. Okay, so meaning like your work schedule, tasks that you can't forget for work, just anything related to work that you want to focus on in this planner. Okay, so that is the business category. Now, relationships. How can that help you plan for things? Actually, it's a really important one. Okay, so relationships makes me think of, when do I want to plan date nights? Listen, you need to plan date nights with your partner, okay? You've got to have that couples care time. You've got to balance self-care with your work life. And part of that is making sure that you and your partner are spending that time together that is away from work life, kids, and all that stuff. So relationships, definitely, I would include date nights in your planning. And then, of course, you have your birthdays, anniversaries, and friend hangouts. And, of course, there's always the one reminder, call mom. And I use that reminder a lot to make sure that I'm doing that. Okay? So that is the relationships category. Now, you guys, I'm going to note, you can do this on a separate piece of paper, or if you're not going to use this as a goal setting page, just write it in the boxes. Okay? You can just slightly change up the layout enough so you don't have to look at all the goals information and just use the boxes for this. All right. The home environment category. Make sure you remember to do the dishes, laundry, get light bulbs or change the light bulbs. We always have to pay the lawn guy, okay? Because he comes and mows our lawn, and then we have to like track him down to pay him. So that's a big thing in our house. But any kind of cleaning stuff, any kind of house repairs, or anything in the house that is important for you to remember. You can even put meals and that kind of thing here that you want to make sure that you get in the planner as a regular planning schedule. So meal planning could go under this category. All right. So that would go into the home environment box. Okay. Let me get this in here better. So personal, I was trying to think about what kind of planning items would go in the personal category. And honestly, I think it's really anything else that doesn't fit in any other category, because that is definitely personal to you specifically. So you could do that here in the personal development category. Again, remember, this is set up for goals, but again, you can adjust this to just help you brainstorm, what is it do I need to plan for? Okay, so health and fitness. So health and fitness is a big one in the planner community, right? Wellness planning. So ways to track health. What do you want to track? I would list those things here in the health and fitness section. Do you want to track your mood? Do you want to track your water intake? Do you want to track your exercise goals, what you're doing with exercise, your food log, anything like that? I would just make a list in this box about your health and fitness that you plan to use this planner for, okay? Finances. Are you going to do budgeting in this planner? If you are, how are you going to do that? Are you going to list your bills? I put my bills in the monthly section. I use my back pages to do budgeting and set finance goals. So I would write that here in the finance box. Okay. Recreation. This is so important too. People sometimes overlook that category, but it's here because it's important because, again, we need that life balance, okay? So recreation, what TV shows do you want to keep up with? What movies do you want to see this month or this quarter? What books are you reading? And any other hobbies that you're involved with that you need to make notes about, I would definitely put in the recreation section to remind you, this is what I'm going to use this planner for. I'm going to put that information in this planner either on a monthly, weekly, or daily basis, or all three. And then lastly, I love that they have a spiritual box here because that's really, really important. It doesn't matter to me what your spiritual beliefs are, but as long as you are nurturing your spiritual beliefs, you're going to have a better quality of life because you are going to have a better sense of your own purpose in life, your own meaning in life, whatever that may look like for you. Many, many people identify with Christian faith, so I just use the example of scriptures, prayer, worship, but not everybody identifies with Christianity. Your spiritual practice might be journaling. You might have special spiritual rituals that are unique to you or unique to your own faith. Whatever those things are, plan for those things. I do that. And I have certain like holidays or observances that I have to write down so I don't forget them. And those go in my monthly calendar and my daily calendar, okay, to help me remember to take time out for that thing, okay, because I want to make sure I'm setting time aside, blocking that time to honor my spiritual practices. Okay, the thing is, guys, if we don't plan for all these important things in our life, not just work, not just the family life stuff, but the self-care stuff or the stuff that makes us us, then we are going to miss out on life. We're going to forget things. And this is so true if you have ADHD or anxiety. Make sure you're planning ahead to include these things in your life, and I promise you, you will get more quality of life by making sure that these things are already planned ahead and you are remembering to set time aside for those things, because you don't have to have the anxiety, I'm going to forget this, or I'm going to overlook that, or I'm never going to get to do anything that's fun. If you plan ahead for it and block that time out and protect it by putting it in that planner, then you absolutely can make it happen. So just a quick recap. We are not going to use this right now for 3-month goals. You can use it for 3-month goals. Like I said, I'm going to do another video on how to do goal setting specifically in the Amplify Planner, but it can relate to anybody using any planner. But in the Amplify Planner, they have a beautiful goal setting system here. However, if you are at a time in your life where goals you just are not friends with right now, or you're just having a hate-love relationship with goals, or just an overall hate relationship with goals, you don't want to worry about any goals right now, you just want to plan, get things done, we're going to change this worksheet to the what I need to plan for worksheet, and we're going to use this worksheet to help us learn how to use the planner in a way that is the most functional for us, and in a way that's going to help us get the most out of the planner, and set up this page so that it doesn't feel like a goal setting page. You are focused on each of these parts of your lives, and you're not forgetting to plan for each of these categories of your life in order for you to have a most fulfilled life. Now, you might ask, what if I don't have anything for that category? That's totally fine. I do hope you have something for relationships. That's incredibly important. And I do hope that you have something for recreation and spiritual. I really think that those things are really key to a really healthy life. Okay. So, yeah, it does take some time to do this, guys. I'm not going to pretend that this happened in 5 minutes, because it didn't. I really had to take some time to reflect. And this will also help you develop your planning style too, if you know what you're planning for. Okay. So let me know if you're using an Amplify Planner and you're going to try to use this page as a, what do I need to plan for page for this planner and with using each of these categories to organize every part of my life. Let me know if you try this strategy and how it works for you. And I would love to hear more in the comments about this. Like this content, if you like the Amplify Planner, or you're curious about the Amplify Planner, or if any of this is helping you use any of your planners in a better, more productive way, please subscribe to this channel, like and comment, and that will help me be able to put out more content for you to enjoy. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day or night. Bye-bye.